Hello. Hello. How's everybody doing? I'm just going to wait a couple of more minutes. I'm not in a purple mood today. Let's change that color here. Let's see. Let's make it ominous. Doo-doo-doo. Or doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that one's nice. I like that. I like it a lot. So, hopefully everybody's doing all right. Let me, JK in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, man. Oh, God, I can't seem to get comfortable in this chair. Adjust everything, get it ready. So, I do a lot of cooking, and God, I just don't have my my background all set up for you folks. So, I do a little bit of cooking, and I'll occasionally film it. And we bought an entire leg of lamb, and my intentions was to actually show how to prepare it on the grill, enclosed in sealed aluminum with potatoes, onions, celery, carrots, that sort of thing in there, how to season it up. And so I go out this morning, I just started trimming some of the fat off, and I by the time I seasoned it, I realized I forgot to film it. So maybe I'll just take a couple of pictures and post it on my next video, the entire leg of lamb, some tasty stuff. JK Pioneer, thank you so much. Co-bro, hello from Germany. Thank you for being for sharing your time with me, co-bro. Jonathan Arroyo, thank you. Back to you. And Air Mac Full, hello, out of Luxembourg. This can be a quick. That's one thing. I always critique some of, I critique a lot of my videos. I look at myself, I look for ways to improve it. And one thing I want to stop doing is going, I gotta stop doing that. And every time I do that, you don't notice it, but I do, I internally kick myself in the nads. I'm just like, So I am trying to I'm trying to do better at this. And there I go. See, I did it again. Like a retard. So I'm trying to do better. Little stray sheep in the house. Thank you. And Florin Pluto. You are pumping iron. I do what I can do. Cosmic Logic, when will you post those classic videos of silver on your channel like you did 2 years ago? So, Cosmic Logic, those videos are still there. You just have to go back and look for them. However, I think I understand you would like to see more silver videos. And I tried to explain this, I think about 2 or 3 videos ago, you got to be able to pivot and allocate your money where you see best at that moment in time. So for me, silver, I am still a silver collector. I still stack silver. I have silver all around me. It's in the safe right now. Some more here. I'm not anti-silver. So I don't want you to think that at all. Oh, here's a nice one. So I don't want you to think I'm anti-silver. It's just for me, the market is stagnant at a slightly higher point than I feel comfortable buying right now. So I have not been buying. I'm also trying to pay off some medical bills. So, you know, things like that, life happens. So right now I'm not buying silver. So what am I doing? I pivot because I think it's a stagnant market right now. I pivot and allocate my money to another investment. And right now I've been investing and have made some money in cryptocurrencies. Let me hide my face and the camera will focus better. So that's what I've been doing. Is this a cryptocurrency channel? No, it's not a cryptocurrency channel, but it is what I've been doing currently at this time, and I'm going to talk about it. And if I've made a couple of bucks off of it, I'm going to share that information with you. I mean, I got a few people into silver about 3 years ago. Almost every one of them has emailed me thanking me that the silver that they purchased at 14 bucks, 15 bucks is now worth 26, 27 bucks. I didn't lie to you back then, and I'm certainly not going to mislead you nowadays when it comes to cryptos. So I'm talking a little bit more about cryptos during this point in my life, and who knows? I'm hoping that the price of silver takes a dump and I can go back to silver and gold. I have not gotten rid of 1 ounce of silver since the day I purchased silver. Not 1 ounce, not 1/10 of an ounce have I ever sold. Every one of those coins that you ever seen, I still own every one of them. So I'm not anti-silver. I just want to, I feel bad. People say, well, where's the silver? Where's the silver? Where's the silver? This used to be a silver channel. It's not a silver channel no more. No, it's an everyday life channel. You got to be able to pivot financially and put the money in where you see it taking off. There I go again, like a retard. So, Cosmic Logic, thank you so much for that question. I just want you to understand that that's what's going on in my life right now. I just think that the price of silver, now that I mention you're probably noticing it every second I'm doing it. But nonetheless, Milspec Stacker, I just got my Theta total to 30 coins. Wish I could have got them earlier. I'd saved so much money. Okay. Yeah, so Milspec Stacker, I believe you were one of the folks that were with me, along with Cosmic Logic, 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm talking about. We got into silver really cheap. It's almost doubled. Right now, I don't believe silver right now for me should be a primary investment. I didn't say a non-investment, non-investment, but for right now, I'm going where I can really make some money. And congratulations on those Theta coins. Milspec, if you're finding a hard time getting Theta, also look at DIGIBYTE, okay? I'm looking at myself and I'm looking a little scruffy. Yeah, maybe I should take a shower one of these days. Shave. Or live in my stench. No, I'm not stinking. I got back. I've been cooking. I've been doing some stuff, and I did go to the gym, so I'm kind of like, I do need a nap. Joey P4099, thank you so much for being in the house. Oh, so you're saying it's 25 bucks an ounce now? I haven't even looked. Let me take a look at what the price of silver is. If you bear with me, shoot, I haven't even looked. And that's what I like to do. I do not like to look at the price of silver or cryptos every day. You drive yourself mad. You truly will. Let's see what we got. Yeah, he hit it right on the head. It's actually $25.13, but the market's closed. Let's see. Yep, market's closed. So 25 bucks is still not bad. I would love to see it go into the 40s. I would actually, better than going into the 40s, would actually like to see it drop down into the teens again. Then you'll see me turn into a silver channel again. Major DNB. Hello, Thank you so much. Joni, I'm sorry. I go to thank the person and I accidentally call him Joni. Joey. Should be wearing my glasses. Joey P4099. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Unlimited Knowledge. Thank you so much for being here. Jeremiah Babe has been doing good. So with the silver or the cryptos, Joey? I'm just curious. Physical silver is the best. All physical metal is the best. I have no doubt about it. I mean, nothing has changed my mind about precious metals. Absolutely nothing. But I'm going to invest my hard-earned money. And let's face it, you and I, we don't have a lot of money. We got to be very wise and very surgical in where we invest it. And right now, I'm just doing a pause on my silver. That's all. Surgically invest in it. And right now, I'm pointing at a few other investments, and they have paid off tremendously. They really have. Freedom Stacker, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate seeing you. I'm seeing a lot of old names here. This is amazing. Brian Sherlin, love Jeremiah Babe. Yeah, he's all right. I love his channel. Definitely do. When I go quiet, I'm just looking at some of the comments. How are doing with cryptocurrencies by Unlimited Knowledge? I'm doing very well. Very well. I am amazed what I have accomplished in 2 years. Amazed. And when that day comes and I cash out of cryptos, what do you think I'm going to invest that money into? Precious metals. So if I can make 100 times my money in cryptocurrency and buy precious metals versus directly buy precious metals, and that just sits there at $25, $26 for a year now, I'm not really utilizing my money and its purchasing power wisely. Go over here, wait for the money to climb, turn around, buy more silver with less effort, less hours on the time card, so to speak. That's all I'm doing. That's really all I'm doing. Where Eagles Dare had $500 in store exploded today. In store J. I never heard of that. I apologize. Florin Pluto, did you invest in gold or only silver and cryptos? I have some gold actually. Towards the latter part of 2020, I accumulated a little bit of gold as well. Not as much as I want. But even that, I would love gold to drop back down into the 13 or 1400s again. I mean, would I dive in? MK Ultra. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. Another older name. Not calling you old. I'm just saying some of these names go back a few years. Randall McMurphy. Stack silver, stack theta. Absolutely. By the way, even if you're against cryptocurrencies, at least take a look at what theta has done. I was talking about theta. Very much the same recipe. I was talking about theta when it was 13 cents. Very much like I was talking about silver when it was $14. Silver's jumped to $25, $26. Theta from 13 cents. It's sitting right around $12 right now. 12 and change right now. I don't even watch the market every day. Can you imagine that? You accumulate something, anything, a widget at 13 cents. And you accumulated quite a bit, and they each turned to 12 bucks, 13 bucks. That's what I mean by surgically utilizing your money to to invest wisely. Mark B in the house. Randall McMurphy, thank you so much. We're Eagles. You want to set a goal for silver, reach it and hold. And I have reached I've reached one of my goals when it comes to silver. Not every one of them, but I've reached my one of the goals I set. And he's right. Set a goal, obtain it. But that doesn't mean you have to, when you notice, it's kind of like football. You know, people, they grow up rooting for a team. Over the years, players come and go. 10 years go by, and it's not really the same damn team it was when you were younger. The coaches changed. Everybody's changed on the team except for the name. Yet these people, oh yeah. Yet they're losing every freaking game. For me, politics is not like football. I don't follow a team off of a cliff. I don't follow football off of a cliff. When something's doing good, I go for it. When it's bad, I turn my attention elsewhere. And I think that's the problem with a lot of things. People need to be able to be liquid. They need to be able to work with change and change with the environment. But I agree with where silver's dares. It almost sounds like Dances with Wolves, some Indian name, where eagles dare. You want to set a goal, definitely, and obtain it. I got no issue with that. Big banks going into cryptos as well. Limited knowledge. That is a fact, Jack. When the banks get into it, you know there's going to be some money made. Always do, and I've always said this, even back in the silver days. Always do what the big boys are doing. The banks and the investors. Theta 1, thank you so much. Love Bearable Bull. Is that a YouTube channel? I have his overly aggressive content for you. You got me curious. I don't know what you're talking about. But if that's a YouTube channel, I'll check him out. Shoot me a link or something. Kiwi, strong. What are your thoughts on XRP? I have about, embarrassingly, is that a word also? You could tell I need a nap. I'm just freaking making up freaking words that are not even in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary. I only have about 300 XRP. I wish I had more. Need I say anything else? So I think very highly of it. Kiwi Strong, thank you. Boogeyman77. See, there's another name I haven't seen in a while. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Boogeyman. So I am enjoying the coffee with honey. Theta 1, thank you so much for your recommendation. I will say it's a little bit of an adjustment. So I get some really, without sounding like a stuck-up pompous, I get some nice coffee. Let's just put it at that. I have a really nice espresso machine. I grind my own stuff. So for me, I want it at its purest flavor. The honey changes the coffee profile. Let's just say what it is. It just completely changes it. So I'm thinking maybe utilize the honey when I'm just drinking an average cup of coffee. You know what I mean? But I enjoy it. I actually have, I kid you not, I have about 10 quarts of honey in this house, jarred and everything. We buy from the local farms, mesquite, flowers and that kind of honey, just different. I love honey, always have. Many people, they love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I do too, but I also like peanut butter and honey sandwiches. So I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Thank you so much. Thomas S., thank you. 2520 it's sitting at. He's talking silver now. And then somebody's saying it's 2507. So I'm going to ask everybody for a small favor right now. And no, it's not to borrow your car keys. But if you could just give me a thumbs up, it helps the video go, it just helps the video go a little bit more viral, let's say, whatnot. YouTube's algorithms, if a video is thumbed up, more people will be drawn to it, or it will be recommended. That's the proper word I wanted to use. It'll actually be recommended to more people versus a video that has no thumbs up. McLovin, the Irish R&B singer. Theta, son. McLovin, the Irish R&B. Cool. Absolutely, Theta. And don't forget the DIGIBYTE. Raha. You guys don't forget that DIGIBYTE. Because DIGIBYTE is doing exactly what Theta did. Remember? Theta just sat at 12-13 cents for close to 2.5, 3 years. Don't get me wrong, it fluctuated a penny here, went down a penny here, went up a penny here, but it always seemed to come back right at that 13 cent. For 3 years. Now it's freaking 12 bucks. DIGIBYTE's doing the same profile. It's sitting at that 6 cent mark. It's right now, it's actually doubled, believe it or not, because when I was telling people to get into, it's actually more than doubled. It's 600% increase. So when I was telling everybody to get into it, it was like 1 penny or 1.3 cents. It is now over 6 cents. So just imagine if you would have acquired I don't have a calculator on me, but if you would have acquired just a measly 100,000 DIGIBYTE at 1.3 cents, it's now worth over 6 cents. You would have made some money. But that is nothing. The 6 cents is nothing. They say it's going to be going up to 12 bucks, 15 bucks. And just imagine you were able to acquire 100,000 of them when the price was rock bottom. It's doing the same thing Theta's doing. It's just taking its time, and one day you're going to look up and it's going to be making big moves. And you're going to be paying off your debt. You're going to be paying off your 30-year mortgage when you still have 20 years left in it. You're going to be living, it's going to be life-altering, both Theta and DIGIBYTE. And think about it. It's going to come to you in waves. First, Theta is going to just pay out. Boom. It's going to knock out all your debt and give you, just change your life. And then all of a sudden, a couple of years go by, boom, you get another punch in the face from DIGIBYTE and its wave of wealth. It's coming, folks. XRP, they say XRP is going to be untouchable in the future by the common man. That's what they're saying. They're saying that, from what I'm hearing, they're saying that XRP, there'll be credit cards made of solid gold, and there'll be XRP on them. They'll be trading XRP with those credit cards. I only have 300 of them, but if XRP is going to be unobtainable by the common man, 300 of them is pretty sweet. That's almost like saying, okay, I have 300 Bitcoin. I don't know. Trust me, I don't believe everything I hear. But I am trying to live a little bit more positively. You know what I mean? I see the benefits that Theta has brought me. I saw the benefits that DIGIBYTE was promised. And it's still in its infancy. Don't get me wrong, it's 6 cents. It still went up from 1 penny. I'm seeing it. So I'm going to believe what I hear about XRP. But we'll see. Jersey Gal. Been a while, lady. Thank you so much for being here. Danish Prepper, greetings from Denmark. Awesome. I got people from Luxembourg and Denmark. It's amazing. Can also invest in great undervalued coin, DIGIBYTE, for instance. Exactly. Get DIGIBYTE. Right now, in order to obtain a decent amount of theta, it's going to take a decent amount of money. For example, 12 bucks and you only get one theta, that's a lot of money if you wanted to acquire, let's say, 50,000 theta. That's a lot of money you're going to have to shell out with. But you can get 50,000 or 100,000 DIGIBYTE because it's only 6 cents right now. You get more of a bang for your buck is what I'm trying to say. Where Eagles dare. Just heard something about the Fed. As of today, no longer reporting the M1, M2 money supply for the first time in 40 years. I need to do some research and find out what M1, M2 money supplies are. How embarrassing. I don't know what that is. Silversmith Shield. Long time no hear. Wow. Hey, Overtax. Quit holding that theta. Small back, my friend. I'm holding on to it. I am definitely holding on to that. I have an exit strategy. I'm going to pull a little bit off the top right when it reaches 20 bucks, pay off some debt. Maybe I'll wait till 30 bucks, pay off some debt. You got to understand, the higher it is, if you want to scrape a little bit off the top to pay off X amount of debt, it's very much like a mathematic problem at school. The higher it is, the less of the theta I have to pull out in order to satisfy this debt over here. So I'm kind of waiting for that $20, $30 mark so I can just don't have to pull as much theta off the top because it's a balancing act, folks. It's a balancing act of taking some money out of an investment to pay off debt that's interest bearing, but at the same time, the balancing is leaving enough in investments remaining in the investment to capitalize on any price increases in the future. That's the balancing act. Silversmith Shield, thank you so much for being here. Daniel, cash out before the next bear market. I'm not cashing out, my friend. David Thomas, thank you so much. So, limited knowledge, the thing that you're telling me is to get out before the next bubble burst. But that's what people were saying with Bitcoin. They were saying that when Bitcoin got to 20,000. Then they said it when it got to 25, 30, 40. It's sitting at 60,000 right now? There's always going to be a bubble popping. Always. But it will reform and it will float higher. There'll always be a bubble busting somewhere, okay? We just can't be scared out of a market regardless of whether it's silver, gold, or cryptocurrencies just because of, oh, it might pop. Oh, you can't do that, my friend. In order to obtain something, to achieve something you've never had in life, you're going to have to do something you've never done in life. Okay? Don't be scared out of any market. If you're a day trader, fine. Get scared all you like. Trade, do whatever you want. Get scared out. Buy back in tomorrow or whatever. But for us hodlers, the safest bet is just to hold on to it, not do anything. What is a good silver stack size? So I always told everybody the minimum amount of silver somebody should have, keyword minimum amount, is 200. You can ask 10 people, you're going to get 10 different answers. But that's just my theory. A decent amount is 200. And think about that for a moment. 200 times $25 is a nice chunk of money. 99.9% of the American population does not have that kind of money in savings. Oh, they might have it in a savings account. Unfortunately, it's just sitting there until next month's bills come, and they have to just spend their savings on next month's. And then they build up a savings account or a checking account. Boom, next month's bills come in and it's wiped out. But most people do not have that kind of money in permanent savings. 200 is a nice minimum amount. Thank you for the question. I love answering that question. I don't know why. I'd like to tell people, get a minimum of 200 ounces. Kiwi Strong, thank you. See, I just don't believe. Yes, Theta. I see Theta where I see Theta. Minimum $100. There's a lot of people that are saying in the thousands. All right, shoot me, I'm wrong. It wasn't the thousands. You accumulated 20,000 Theta and I was wrong. It only went to $100. What are you going to do? Kick my ass? I'm telling you, it's where it's going. You're going to make some money, even if I'm wrong and it only goes to $100. You're going to be filthy, stinking rich if you have enough Theta. DIGIBYTE for that, for the same thing too. Dave Thomas made 2 crypto buys and so far I am ahead. Batting 100, my friend. $30 ounces of gold is a very respectful amount of gold. Jersey Cal, thank you. 1XRP 10K. So that's what Christopher thinks it's going to go to. 10K XRP. I can live with that. 10K times my, I think I have 320. You know what pisses me off actually? So I did some purchasing of XRP on Exodus wallet, and they will not release the last 20. It's like it's mandatory that you keep 20 XRP in Exodus. And same with Chainlink. There needs to be a minimum. So basically your first 20, you're buying it for freaking Exodus and Chainlink. It won't let me transfer out my only Chainlink to my hard wallet. That's kind of bogus, don't you think? So unlimited knowledge, big banks, I see your comment. You know, they want to keep control over the cash supply, but very much like fuel companies, the big mobiles, the Exxons, all they're going to do is just change product line. You'll start to see Exxon solar and wind power instead of, let's say, oil. The same thing with the banks. They're going to just pivot, right? They'll pivot from a fiat currency over to cryptocurrency. That's all that's going to happen. And they'll still do what they do. But by then it's too late because we will have acquired before they have at a cheaper price. Slick Rick. Love Queen's Beast. I have not bought any in a while. I just got done talking about silver, how I paused on the silver. So I would love to get some more Queen's Beast. They're I think my favorite coin, but not in a while. Mark B, overtaxed taxpayer. I still have my gold envelope. It's filling slowly. Dude, that's pretty damn slow. I think that, I'm just playing with you, but seriously, I think that challenge ended, what, a year ago? I'm going to have to send you something one of these days. You keep doing, I always say, save, invest at your own pace, not somebody else's pace, right? I always said that. Investing is like a freeway. You got to get in the right lane and travel at the right speed. You can't try to keep up with somebody else because, oh yeah, they get 100 ounces every month. I got to get 100 ounces. No, that's not how it works. Let them travel at their speed. You travel at your speed. Good job. I better see a video of yours though when you finally do get that gold coin. I better see a video. Freedom Stacker, turn it blue. I don't understand that. I don't understand what turn it blue means, but cool. He's got a thumbs up. Must be good, right? Oh, wait. It's the thumbs up button, right? It's the thumbs up button. When you hit it, it turns blue, right? Ah. See, I'm slow, not stupid. I'm slow. Yeah, you tell me a joke today, I'll get it like in a week. I'll be driving down the road. Like a moron. Maroon. People always ask me, why do I say maroon? You're such a maroon. But people don't realize it goes back to the 1970s and 1980 cartoons. You know, Jerry and what's that mouse? Sylvester and Jerry and Sylvester or whatever. They would, you know, all kinds of cartoons. Bugs Bunny. What a maroon, because they wouldn't use moron in their cartoons. They would use maroon. What a maroon. And it just stuck with me through all the years. What a maroon. People look at me when I say that. They look like I'm the retarded one. No, you're the retarded one. You never used to watch the 70s and 80s cartoons. Yeah, Daniel M. DIGIBYTE. Definitely get some DIGIBYTE, my friend. I'm not kidding. Get it. You will not regret it. It's going to take a year or two. Don't get me wrong. But you're not going to regret it. In 1 or 2 years, you will be emailing me, thanking me. And that's not to sound like I'm trying to do one of these numbers. It's going to happen. Do not buy DIGIBYTE using your Theta, Thomas. Are you kidding me? You're pulling my leg. You do not sell that DIGIBYTE. Do not do that. Rico Hawk. Snip likes DIGIBYTE also. Oh, you're talking JSnip4? Yeah. Yeah. Miss Jess Horse. Thank you so much for being here. Silver Wolf 33. What's up, Overtax? Hope you are doing well. I am. Thank you so much. A day off. You got 50,000 Theta? Shit, that's a lot. I have nowhere near that. And I'm doing all right. You're doing better. Right now, so I did, yesterday I did squats. And right now, you can't tell, my freaking legs are like quivering. Like, you ever, they literally are. They're like quivering right now. Freedom Stacker. Check out George Gammon. He has a whiteboard video on M1, M2. Okay. George Gammon. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, only want to get rid of like 5 Theta. Good idea? No. Do not get rid of your Theta. SB. Do not. Trust me. Silver Crypt. I missed out. Any talk about XRP? The fact that it's going to be a nice coin in the future is all that really was said. Got that Glock with Kilo Silver. Keep stacking. Thanks for your help. Chrome Dome. Got a Glock. What's your favorite crypto? Merry Christmas 2.0. My favorite crypto right now, Merry Christmas, is Theta. Theta. But I also have to admit it's the hardest one to get right now. It can be gotten on godex.io. That's GODEX.io. However, they have a high minimum purchase requirement. SimpleSwap.io is another place you can get your Theta. They have a minimum purchase requirement also, but not as high as Godex. Your mileage may vary. Go check them out. If you cannot get Theta, next in line would be DIGIBYTE. That is my opinion only. It's not financial advice. That is what I like. DIGIBYTE. And that can pretty much be gotten all over the place. You can go to, send some coin over to Exodus and just swap out that coin for DIGIBYTE there because it's an exchange. But you can get DIGIBYTE at SimpleSwap, Godex as well. So just look around. But if you can, get some Theta. Get yourself some Theta, okay? Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being here. Joey Jansen, are you a fight fan? Who you got tonight? I used to be into boxing big time, believe it or not. I used to love watching boxing. I actually liked boxing more than I liked baseball and football, honest to God. But I haven't watched boxing in quite a while, to be honest with you. I have no ESPN channels. I have basic cable here in the house. So I really kind of lost track of boxing. Thank you for the question, though. I buy $10 every day, every payday into Bitcoin, ETH, and Litecoin. Good for you. That's Freedom Stacker. I hope you're doing well with those investments. Okie dokie Pivx. I don't know what that is. PIVX. Don't know what that is. Apologize. Leo, Therius, hodl and stay calm. Exactly. Don't even look at the markets every day. Okay? And pray that those markets occasionally get knocked down to where you can buy more for less dollars. It's kind of like silver. When I was stacking silver, everybody would just get all freaking celebratory, just joyous when the freaking prices went through the roof. And they got all depressed when the prices came back down. And I asked them, why? You're freaking 30 years old. What are you ready to sell or something? Worry about the price when you're 60 or 70 and you're retiring. Right now, we're in the acquisition phase of our lives. Silver, gold, and cryptos. We want them to stay down. I don't want these things to balloon up. That's why I haven't bought any silver for a while. I want the silver to crash. I would not trade, I'll say it again, I would not trade any Theta for any cryptocurrency right now. I will confess, though, I was considering taking some T-Fuel and trading it for Theta or Bitcoin. Haven't done it yet. I'm kind of playing with it in my mind. Just thinking. But Theta, it doesn't go nowhere. Silver Wolf 33. You seriously need to think about writing a book. You got me into silver from your videos, and now I'm into cryptos as well. Best decision I have ever made. Silver Wolf 33, that is an awesome compliment. Thank you so much. And that's why I make videos. Comments like that, helping people out. And a lot of channels, and here's where I will do a little bit of back patting. A lot of channels pretend to help you out. but then they lead you to links in their description. You know, click here and, you know, we'll save you 1%, you know, while they make 3 or 4% off of your sale. Or come see my Patreon channel for $50 a month. You know, I love comments like that. I do it for free. There's no links in any of I'm not selling, no links in any of my videos, and I'm never selling anything. I don't even put out t-shirts. I thought about putting out t-shirts though. I got to confess, but it just went to the side. But thank you, Silver Wolf. Roan Bear, I have not seen you in a while. You've been on sabbatical or something? Thank you so much. Andrew S. Does Litecoin have any chance to be silver to Bitcoin's gold? So I think so. Litecoin, I think a year and a half ago was twice as much as it is now. So it is possible. I have 0 Litecoin, by the way. So I don't really want to, I don't want to open up my mouth and put my foot in it. I had I think 15 or 20 Litecoin when it was like $35, $45. It just sat there and sat there and sat there. I took every Litecoin and traded it for Theta. We all make mistakes, right? I made one. Now I'm living with it. I believe we are a different dynamic this time around. Mainstream acceptance and institutions can see a reduction in pullbacks from the 40 to 80% to 20 to 50% this time. Just my opinion. Well, I can tell you this. Once Theta decided they were not going to implement mainnet 3.0, was it? And they actually put it back to June. 40% of stakers unstaked their money. 40% of all stakers. Felonious, thank you so much for being here. Exodus doesn't control your private keys. Daniel, Felonious, thank you for being here. Karanjeet Bar 3630. I don't know why he's crying, but those look like little smiley emojis that are crying. Forrest Gump, as far as I know, XRP requires a 20 coin minimum no matter what wallet you are using. I understand that. And I think it is XRP's requirement, not Exodus. Same with Chainlink. But why? Why must you buy a cryptocurrency or buy anything and be forced to leave it somewhere permanently? When will I be able to get my 20 XRP back? What happens if XRP goes to, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000? You're telling me they're going to keep my $20,000 of money because it's a requirement? That seems so unfair. What if I want to completely get out of the crypto market altogether? So I actually bought 20 XRP for somebody else? It just doesn't seem fair is all I'm saying. And XRP is not the only one that's doing it. I think Chainlink is also doing that. And perhaps I don't understand the entire process or something. Maybe I'm missing something. But from where I sit right now, I don't like buying something and be forced to leave it with somebody else. I want to control it. I want it to be in my own wallet. Now, I could see if I was going to shut down, Exodus. And maybe after you shut down, maybe they say, okay, you have 20 XRP here. What do you want to do with it? I can understand that. Kind of like a bank account where you have to have a minimum amount in your savings account or checking account. I can understand that. But right now, there's no argument for leaving it there in Exodus. I don't see anything in the literature that says you'll get this back upon closure of your account or anything like that. So it concerns me. Thankfully, I got it when it was really cheap. It's no big deal. But can you imagine the days when it gets to $100 or $1,000? Forrest Gump, thank you. Yeah. Should I invest in Bitcoin, yes or no? So that's a tricky question, right? You got half the population that says it's going to go to 100,000. If we were going to listen to that half a population, the answer is yes, invest in Bitcoin. And then you got half the population that says no, it's about as high as it's going to get. So the final decision's on you. I can't answer that. I don't give financial advice. You got to decide whether you want to invest in Bitcoin or not. Sold off half my silver at $30. Gonna wait until it hits 17 again. I hope it hits 17 again and get back in. Now the question is, when you sold off, what did you do with that money? That's what's important. Sergeant Gold, VGX to the moon. Never heard of that one either. Never heard of that. If you press too much with your thumb, your finger turns blue at some point. Okay. Tom and Jerry, yeah. Tom and Jerry cartoons, all the Bugs Bunny cartoons, yep. I talked about cartoons, 20 minutes ago? I'm now getting down to those comments. Maybe I should start at the bottom and work my way up. Yeah, but even gamers, artifacts, $2 to $5 DIGIBYTE is phenomenal. Can you imagine? You got in at a penny or 6 cents, and it's between $2 and $5? Holy crap. You can walk into any car lot you want and buy anything brand new, cash, after you've done paid off your home and everything. That's amazing. Never heard of Safe Moon. Never heard of it. Chris, boy, I can't even pronounce that name. Krizitov C? Krizitov C? Gosh, that's got to be Russian. DIGIBYTE will eat coins like Pac-Man. Yes, it will. Nano Joe, Mandela Exchange has both Theta and T-Fuel. Easy peasy. I will check out Mandela. I've never heard of it before, but I urge everybody, when you hear of an exchange for the first time, do some research on that exchange to make sure it's not one of those scam sites. But I think I've heard of Mandela, but I don't know their reputation yet. But that's something I would check out before I purchased anything from them. Thank you. Bittrex. Okay, thank you. Thelonious. Yeah, Raha, I really wish I was able to buy more Theta. I can kick myself right now. So yes, I did. Dan Willow, did I set up a Guardian node to stake Theta? So I actually went to Gpool and I staked all my Theta there. And I'm getting, I don't know, I'm getting about 12 to 24 T-Fuel a day. That ain't bad. Diraj Wadwa. When I mispronounce a name, it's not to be disrespectful. I do. I honestly mean. It's hard to read some of these names. Hello from India. You know, true story. The pinnacle of all food for me, it's Indian food. I love Indian food. I freaking it is. If anybody asked, what is your ultimate food that I like to eat? It's Indian. Chicken vindaloos and all kinds of stuff. Naan, bread. Oh my God. I just love Indian food. Curries, I love it all. Love it all. It is an amazing, fragrant food. When you go into an Indian restaurant, you open up the door, the aroma just hits you right in the face. It's like, whoa, it's pungent, it's wonderful. Folks, if you've never had Indian food, it's not like what you might have up here. Try it. It is amazing. Amazing food. Dear Raj, Wadwa, I cannot say it. You'll be selling them for over 1,000 next year, so I would only be able to afford to buy a few. Like I said, I wish I had more Theta. I wish I had more DIGIBYTE. It was just a mistake I made. Josh Westbrook thought about later selling some crypto for silver. Would be good idea, do you think? No, because right now cryptos are in an infancy stage. What happens when a child gets to like 5 or 6 years old? Boom, they spring up really fast. Takes them a while to grow before they're 5 years old. But once they're 5 years old, throughout their teenage years, boom. No, don't sell any of your cryptos for silver right now, because silver, why? It's stagnant. It's not doing nothing and won't do nothing for you for at least another year, maybe. I can see if silver shot way down, then I would change my tune and say, yes, perhaps you might want to do it. But right now, it's not doing nothing for you. Why get into a car when it ain't moving? Again, I'm not an anti-silver person. I started this channel stacking silver and gold. I have every one of those ounces I've ever purchased, never sold one. So this is not anti-silver. This is just smart investing. Josh Westberg, thank you so much for being here. Let's see who else is here. I'm going to just scroll all the way down. It's like, wow, I'm playing catch up. Scott Anderton, thank you so much for being here. Jason Caplow, Waith, thank you. Derek Filson, hello. Let's see. I'm just looking at comments. Barnhart, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Joe W, yep, thought about some other coins, but figured Theta is like a racehorse. Yeah, Theta is just, it's going to be mind-blowing. I do suspect, though, for the next, I'd say for the next 2 weeks, maybe even a month, we're going to see some rocky times for Theta. Let's face it, everything does this, right? Every market does that. And I think we're going to see over the next couple of weeks just a slower time with Theta. But trust me, in coming $100 soon. That's the word I'm looking for. Ron E., market cycles, right? You got to be prepared to be fluid when the changing of a market cycle happens. Tens of thousands of XRP. Wow. I only have 300. No, I advise you to send it all to me. No, seriously, if I had, as I'm using your words, tens of thousands of dollars in XRP, I would trade 1 or 2,000 for DIGIBYTE. Yes, I would. I would, if tens of thousands, I'm using your verbiage, I might even trade half of it for DIGIBYTE. Best line yet. Never get into a car that's not moving. Oh, Lord. Every now and then I come up with a good one. Not all the time, but every now and then I come up with a nice chunk of gold. Anyway, folks, I am going to head out. It's been a while. I need a nap. I'm falling asleep here. Look at me. Just look at me. I'm freaking dead on my feet. But anyway, take care of yourselves. I hope to see you back. I'm going to try to record a video maybe today or tomorrow and actually upload a real video instead of a live stream. Folks, have a good day and leave a comment. Appreciate it. Obviously, once I shut the live stream off, you won't be able to leave a comment in the comment section there. But once the video is posted, you'll be able to go back to the video and leave a comment there. Take care.